This individual had reached the sorrowful conclusion of his journey. As the family assembled to bid their beloved farewell, they brought along the loyal companion, a true embodiment of man's best friend. In a truly heartbreaking scene, the loyal dog visited his bedside to say her final goodbye, alongside the rest of his family. Ryan Jessen, a 33-year-old landscape designer hailing from California, encountered a significant turning point in his life. It happened nearly 7 years ago when he stumbled upon a stray dog within the vicinity of a cemetery near his parents' residence. Initially, the dog, a boxer named Molly, was a scruffy and flea-ridden puppy, but over the course of their 6-year companionship, Ryan and Molly forged an unbreakable bond. Tragically, in 2016, Ryan was struck by what he believed to be a severe migraine. Regrettably, it was later discovered that he had experienced a ventricular brain hemorrhage, leading to his hospitalization at Memorial Hospital Marysville. During his time there, Ryan remained in a coma, sustained by a ventilator. Eventually, the fateful day arrived when his family had to bid their final farewell to their cherished member. Medical professionals suspect that Ryan's sudden hospitalization may have been connected to his high blood pressure, possibly exacerbated by his consumption of energy drinks. However, these assumptions remain speculative at best, coming from the doctors involved in his care. Michelle explained to Today, "It would be nice to be able to blame something, but we can't. We don't have answers." One day his mother, father, and sister gathered to say their final farewell to Ryan, and it wouldn't have been a family goodbye without his loyal dog, Molly, by his side. Luckily, the hospital staff agreed with the family's request and allowed the animal to come with them. Michelle explained the family's heartwarming idea of bringing the dog to the hospital to Today. She stated, "Just realizing that my brother is not going to wake up, it was obviously upsetting. We wanted the dog to have closure. We wanted to make sure she understood." Michelle captured the heartbreaking scene. She later posted the video on Facebook, allowing Ryan's other friends and family to be a part of the goodbye, and of course to witness the dog's final moments with her owner. Michelle wrote, "Rideout Memorial Hospital did the sweetest thing for us and allowed us to bring my brother's dog in to say goodbye, so she'd know why her human never came home." She added, "If you knew my brother, he really loved his sweet dog." Michelle told Today, "Ryan was a very sweet person and we're all dog lovers." Molly's reaction normally would have been to run up and jump on him and be super excited, but she was very hesitant the way she reacted to him in the hospital. Indeed, Molly seemed to understand the sadness in the room as she sniffed uncertainly around her owner, her tail between her legs. Ryan's parents held her up to him so she could be at his side, even lifting her fully onto the bed, bringing her close to her owner for one last time. Many people who have viewed the video wanted to thank the hospital for allowing Molly to say farewell to her owner. Pat Kennard Thomas wrote, "Thank you for sharing this sweet story of love between your brother and his dog. I'm so glad the hospital allowed the dog to say goodbye." Unfortunately, not all hospitals are quite as inviting. Indeed, Shelby and his grandmother, who was hospitalized due to a bad reaction to her medication, desperately wanted to see her dog Patsy. She was missing her pet badly, but hospital rules for vet visit, unless the dog was a service animal. Shelby wasn't going to give up just yet, though. As a veterinary technician, she was aware that the presence of the pooch could provide comfort and healing that some hospital treatments couldn't. So she went to her grandmother's house and picked up Patsy, her mind already formulating a plan to get her inside. Thankfully, Patsy is a small dog, so Shelby's plan worked perfectly. Wrapping her up in a blanket and disguising her as a baby, the 21-year-old held her grandmother's dog in her arms. Successfully, she snuck the animal into the hospital room, reuniting the pet with her owner, and it was definitely worth it for her grandmother's reaction. Patsy's reunion with her owner went viral. When Shelby Hinnick tweeted the pictures, they gained more than 1 million retweets, and more than 2,000 people commented, most to support her actions. One user at Vale wrote, "I really wish I could have done that with my grandmother before she died. She loved her dog so much, and we tried to sneak him in, but couldn't." The video of Molly has also received an amazing reaction online. Not only has it triggered love and support from people who knew Ryan, but also viewers from all around the world, some of whom even shared their own stories of loss. Michelle stated, "Thank you to everybody for the outpouring of support. We are sincerely touched and humbled by other stories they're sharing in our sadness and the kindness of so many people. Ryan's memory does not end with his death, though. His family will, of course, hold him in their hearts forevermore." Not only this, but Ryan's death had left something behind for other people in need. Ryan's organs will live on in other people on the organ donor waiting list, Michelle explained. At noon today, we release him with gratitude to give the gift of life through the organ donor program to waiting recipients. Many people following the tale via Michelle's Facebook were heartened by this news. One user, Stephanie Scott Prophet, shared her story. She wrote, "My husband's organs were donated, and the few that decided to reveal who they were and sent thank you cards made it so worth the decision to donate." In December of the same year, the family received news regarding the fate of one of Ryan's organs. Michelle posted on the 1st of the month, "A 17-year-old boy in California, whose birthday is on Christmas, will receive my brother's heart today. As sad as it is to lose Ryan, we know his heart is going to bring so much joy to the family of the recipient. I wish Ryan could know what a difference his heart will make for that young man." As for Molly, she is still very much part of the Jessen family. She joins two other dogs, Bella and Xander, living at Ryan's parents' home in Sutter, California. Michelle explained to concerned Facebook users, "Don't worry about the dog. We're keeping her, she's part of the family. She will continue to love Ryan vicariously through our family." The concern for the dog has gripped people's hearts, as the mere thought of being without her is unfathomable. To stay updated on Molly's adventures with her newfound canine companions, Facebook users can visit the Deviant Dog page. One particular image, captioned "Living a Life of Luxury," captures Molly sprawled out in an armchair, indicating her smooth transition into her new home. However, Ryan's mother, Lori Ann Hickenlooper Justin, explained that Molly would undoubtedly miss her beloved doggy daddy, considering the deep bond they shared. Interestingly, on March 24th of this year, which would have been Ryan's 34th birthday, his mother commemorated the occasion with a collection of photos. Unsurprisingly, many of these pictures showcased Molly faithfully nestled in Ryan's arms. On that significant day, Molly was photographed curled up on the sofa. Lori Ann penned a heartfelt message alongside the photos, stating, "Boss Molly is not alone. Her adopted brother and Labrastaffy, Xander, shared a rare luxurious nap on a love seat for Daddy. Ryan's forever 33rd birthday."